World Wildlife Day is a special day celebrated every year on March the 3rd to raise awareness about wild animals and plants. This day helps people understand why it is important to protect nature and take care of the environment. Many animals and plants are in danger because of human activities, and World Wildlife Day reminds us to help them. Wildlife includes all animals, birds, insects, and plants that live in nature without human control. These living things are important because they keep the earth healthy. Forests, rivers, oceans, and mountains are home to many different kinds of wildlife. Some animals, like tigers, elephants, and pandas, are well known, but many small animals and plants are also important. Every species has a role in nature, and losing one can cause problems for others. The United Nations started World Wildlife Day in 2013. They chose March the 3rd because on this day in 1973, the Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species of Wild Fauna and Flora (CITES) was signed. This agreement helps protect wild animals and plants from being traded or used in ways that can harm them. Many governments around the world follow CITES to make sure that wildlife is safe. People celebrate World Wildlife Day in different ways. Schools, museums, and nature organizations plan special events. There are educational talks, wildlife photography competitions, and art activities for children. Some people plant trees, clean beaches, or visit national parks to learn more about animals and plants. Social media also plays a big role, as people share photos and information to spread awareness. Every year, World Wildlife Day has a special theme. The theme helps people focus on a specific topic about nature. Some past themes include big cats, life below water, and forests and livelihoods. These themes remind people about different kinds of wildlife and the problems they face. For example, when the theme was big cats, people learned about lions, tigers, leopards, and cheetahs. These animals are in danger because of hunting and losing their natural homes. Wildlife is facing many problems today. One big problem is habitat loss. Many animals and plants lose their homes because forests are cut down, rivers are polluted, and land is used for buildings and farms. When animals do not have a place to live, they cannot find food and may not survive. Climate change is another problem. The Earth's temperature is rising, which changes the weather and affects many animals. Some animals cannot adapt to these changes and become endangered. Illegal hunting and trading are also serious threats to wildlife. Some people kill animals for their fur, bones, or other body parts. Others catch wild animals and sell them as pets. These activities are illegal, but they still happen in many places. Governments and wildlife organizations work hard to stop this and protect animals. Pollution is another danger for wildlife. Plastic waste, chemicals, and dirty water harm animals and plants. Many sea animals, like turtles and fish, eat plastic by mistake and get sick. Air pollution affects birds and insects. When the environment is dirty, it is hard for wildlife to live and grow. People can do many things to help wildlife. One way is to protect natural areas. National parks and wildlife reserves are safe places for animals and plants. Governments create these areas to make sure that wildlife has a home. People can visit these parks to learn about nature and see wild animals in their natural environment. Another way to help is by reducing waste and using less plastic. Many people use plastic bags, bottles, and straws, but these things often end up in nature and harm animals. Using reusable bags and bottles can help keep the environment clean. Recycling also helps reduce pollution. Education is very important for protecting wildlife. When people learn about animals and plants, they understand why it is important to protect them. Schools can teach children about nature, and families can visit zoos, aquariums, and nature centers to learn more. Watching wildlife documentaries and reading books about nature are also great ways to learn. Supporting wildlife organizations is another way to help. Many groups work to save endangered animals and protect the environment. People can donate money, volunteer, or spread awareness about these organizations. Even small actions, like sharing information on social media, can make a difference. Planting trees is also a good way to help. Trees provide homes for many animals and help clean the air. They also prevent soil from washing away and keep the land healthy. By planting trees in gardens, schools, or community areas, people can create better habitats for wildlife. World Wildlife Day is a chance for everyone to think about how they can help nature. Governments, organizations, and individuals all have a role in protecting wildlife. Even small actions can have a big impact. By caring for animals, plants, and the environment, people can make the world a better place for future generations. Wildlife is a beautiful and important part of our world. Animals, birds, fish, insects, and plants all work together to keep nature balanced. If some species disappear, it can affect the whole ecosystem. That is why protecting wildlife is so important. Every person can do something to help, whether it is learning, sharing information, or making changes in daily life. The message of World Wildlife Day is clear: nature needs our help. By celebrating this day and taking action, people can make a real difference. The future of wildlife depends on the choices made today. Protecting animals and plants is not just good for nature. It is also good for people. A healthy planet means a better life for everyone.